Hello, YouTube. What is going on? The Tebow here with my first NFL video, and basically what I'm doing today is I'm doing the worst NFL teams 2017-2018, and kicking it off my top three, kicking it off with number 3, San Francisco 49ers, with Colin Kaepernick being traded and not returning. They have inexperienced players at the quarterback position. Matt Barkley has had some experience at the Bears, at the Eagles, and at the Cardinals, but I don't think he's the best choice for the San Francisco 49ers at a quarterback right now, just because of his inexperience at the position and just because he hasn't had that much time to adjust to that position and to be able to really adapt to that position. He overthrows it a lot, and when he was at preseason with the Eagles last or 2 seasons ago, he wasn't very active a quarterback. He was throwing it too far. He wasn't an active quarterback, and I don't know why. I don't know how you're not an active quarterback, but that's just my opinion on Matt Barkley. So we'll see what happens in the off season with him. But yeah, and then there's Brian Hoyer, who is also on the 49ers team right now. I don't think he's had some experience at the position, but not enough to lead a team, because when he was with the Cleveland Browns, he led the team, and they hardly ever won a game. So he's not a best option for them. And then C.J. Berthad, I know he was a free agent, but I don't know what team he came from or anything else about him. And then I think the other thing that's going to break the 49ers this season is lack of experience. They have no experience at the quarterback. Sure, they have some good wide receivers and good defense, but besides that, the 49ers have no idea what they're doing. And then the turnovers. Come on, we got to stop with the turnovers. Too many turnovers a game, too many interceptions, too many long throws. And all of these quarterbacks have a tendency to throw interceptions. I don't know why they got rid of Colin Kaepernick. I don't know why they did all that. But they all have the tendency to do that, and hopefully this season they won't do that much, but it's most likely they are, just because of how bad they are this season. So we'll figure out what to do with them. 49ers, you suck. Little meme I found. And then moving on, the pictures coming up about number 2 on my list is the New York Jets. The New York Jets. I have at number 2. And the thing that killed me, this is my NFL team. The thing that killed him, I think, is going to kill him this season is bad decisions. Ryan Fitzpatrick not trying to re-sign him, his contract not being extended. So, hey, Brandon Marshall's gone. He's released. Eric Decker's gone. They called him up and said, we're releasing or trading you. So, that's done. Inexperienced offense I'm going to go with. With Ryan Fitzpatrick leaving, they have no experience at the quarterback position. Bryce Petty, he's an option for the New York Jets, but he hasn't had that much experience at the position. He had a few preseason games, but he did all right. Christian Hackenberg coming up on the screen, he's all right. He has some experience. I think I'd like him to lead the team more than I'd like a quarterback like Bryce Petty. And then there's also Josh McCown. Now, here's a story about Josh McCown. Okay, so Josh McCown he's a pretty good quarterback. I'm going to give him some props. But he has no experience about leading a good team to a good season. So if I'm going with experience here, they're going to go with Josh McCown, and I know they're going to do that because they just have a tendency of going with experience over talent. The only experienced guy is Matt Forte, in my opinion. And they always have good defense, so I'm not worried about that part. But the thing that's worrying me the most is getting the offense going once they're down the field, once they're making plays. The old three amigos right there. That's what I'm worried about. Again, New York Jets, they're my number 2nd pick. This is my NFL team, so I'm really disappointed about the decisions they're making. Don't know why they released Marshall, but if I could bring back one of the 3 that they released, I would bring back, I think definitely, Brandon Marshall or Eric Decker. I wouldn't really bring back the quarterback because he did all right, but he loses hope very easily, so that's why I wouldn't bring it back. Number one on my list, the Cleveland Browns. And for the last 18 season, the Cleveland Browns have tried to select an amazing quarterback. But have they done it? No, they've all been flops. They finally got a quarterback this season that I think is worth their while, and that is Brock Osweiler. But 18 seasons? You gotta be kidding me, trying to get a quarterback that is horrible. But I think what else is gonna get him is inexperienced offense. 17 of the 53 new guys, 17 of the 53-man roster are new guys. I don't know what you can do with that, but it's not my decision. I think Brock Osweiler is a good decision for them. He did well with the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. But honestly, I don't think he's going to do great because he was surrounded by pretty good offensive players like wide receivers that could do the job. Now he's not surrounded by any of that. He's surrounded by inexperienced rookies. 28 other guys are new. So what are you going to do with about 56 guys that are new? What are you going to, or something like that? What are you going to do? And I think they just took way too long to find a QB. Now the process is going to take even longer because of how many QBs they try to sign. It's just going to take forever now because of how many they tried to sign. So now they got to focus on wide receivers. They had Benjamin. I think they should have stayed with Robert Griffin III. But then stuff happens. Johnny Manziel was an alright pick for them in my opinion. So I'm going with that pick. You never know what could happen though. Horrible defense as well. Their defensive transitions and everything else is so bad. And those are my top 3 picks. The top 3 worst NFL teams that I think going into 2017 offseason. Now here are a few notable mentions about Matt Barkley. Matt Barkley I think could lead a team up to 1 point, but I don't think he has enough power to keep them going and not give up on them. But honestly, I don't think Matt Barkley can do that right now. I don't think he's that good of a quarterback. And then since my friend likes the 49ers, I did this video kind of too. Brian Hoyer, he's got some experience, but none of the teams he's led have been good. So I don't know what to do with that guy. What's his name? Josh McCown, the Jets. I don't think he's gonna do very well either. If he did sign with the Jets, so nothing else you can do about that. Brock Osweiler, I think, is gonna make a good addition to the Cleveland Browns. So, bye-bye YouTube. Sponsored by Power Direct. Live, love life, and God bless. Thank you.